So we go to business. Business studies, market research. Chapter 11. Market research. So the role of market research, a business needs to find out how many people would want to buy the product it is planning to offer for sale. If there is not a very big market, for the product, a great deal of money could be wasted developing a product that not many people will buy. It could even cause the business to fail altogether. Therefore, it is very important that market research is carried out accurately. So for market research, yes, you need to find out. It's about finding out. That is what market research is about. Yes. Finding out what customers would need. What specification do they want? So because if you don't find out the needs of customers, that means you'll be producing goods that customers are not going to buy. Yes. Then it's a failure. Yeah. So what are the role of market research? Well, they said the role of market research is to try to find out answers to these questions. So there are different questions in the market that you need to find answers to. That is why you're finding out. One, would customers be willing to buy my product? That's the first question. Now that we have a product design, yes, do we think that customers will be able to buy this product? You don't have the answers. The answers will come from either the field or desk research.
Or what?
Desk research, that's secondary.
Okay.
So you have the question, but the answer doesn't come from you. The answer comes from the field. If they are going to buy or they are willing to buy or not, that's the first one. Yes. What price would they be prepared to pay? You know, it's about demand, and demand is about price. So is it the price, you know, is this price affordable for customers? That's the point they're making here. Is this price affordable for customers? This question cannot be answered by you. It will be answered through the research. The third one, where would they be most likely to buy my product? You're talking about the location, convenience of customers. Where do you think? Do you think it's through retail? Do you think it's through wholesale? Do you think it's through agents? You need to find out through market research. What feature of my product do customers most like or dislike? For example, maybe the product design is done. You've done a test marketing. What is the feedback you get from them? What are those things that through your feedback, you'll be able to know the strengths and the weakness of your product? Yeah. What type of customer would buy my products? This is when we're talking about segmentation. Yeah. So who are those that want to buy our products? What are the reasons they want to buy our products? Yes. What type of promotion would be effective with this type of customers? So since you are able to find out which customer wants to buy your product, how are you going to be able to reach them? Yeah. What kind of adverts do you need to place to reach them? If they are younger age, it means you need to think about using social media.
Above the line promotion.
Yeah, above the line promotion. Thank you. But if it's middle age or old age, maybe you have to think about newspaper or television. Yes. Clear. Yeah. How strong is the competition, and who are the main competing businesses? So when you make research, you're not only making research about customers, you're also making research about your competitors. So who are those at that top? Who are those? Which of the business is having the highest position in the market? So how are you going to topple it? How can you reach it? You need to know your competitors. So market research is not just going to be about your product. It's also about your competitors. What are they doing that is making them to be at the top? So you can also adjust. Yes. So by carrying out research, by carrying out market research, a business can identify customer needs in a changing and competitive international environment. This is essential if a business is to remain competitive in the future. So in a nutshell, when you carry out market research, it means you have known the strengths and the weakness of your competitors. You are able to understand the market situation in terms of the needs and wants of customers, and you'll be able to adapt. So when you're able to do all this, it makes you to remain relevant in the market, and you can remain competitive. I think it's clear. Yes. So that is about market research. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go to product-oriented and market-oriented businesses. These are kind of businesses we have. So some businesses produce the product first and then try to find a market for it. This is known as being product oriented. So the product, they are finding out, they are looking for a market for the product, but what they do is they ensure that they produce the products, then seeking for where to sell it. That is what product oriented is about. So the product is made. Now you are relying on how good the product is to make it sell.
Yes.
That is what it's simply about. So this approach is not common today. Product oriented businesses often produce basic necessities required for living, such as agricultural tools or fresh foods. These products may not have a brand name and are general products that consumers need to buy. The producer and the retailer are mainly concerned with the price and quality of the product, like I told you. It's basically the quality.
Yes.
So sometimes when new technologies are being developed, new products such as the original iPad are launched on the market without first investigating possible demand for them. Consumers may not buy these products until they have been fully tried and tested and until advertising has persuaded them to purchase the products. Businesses whose market are national or international cannot usually afford to be product-oriented. It is risky to produce products and hope that they will sell without first carrying out market research to find out if consumers will want the product. This approach of using market research is called being market-oriented. So what they are trying to let us know is that for product orientation, here you make the product available, but the point is, why are you making a product without the consent of customers? It is so risky. You might not sell. So you need to make research to find out the needs, the wants of the customers. What are your competitors doing that are making them to have this, that their customers are loyal to? So these are things you need to find out. So if you have done this before you make the product available, that means you have used market orientation.
But product oriented, I think it's risky, but if it's successful, to make a lot of profit.
Yeah, to me, because the reliance is on customers.
Yeah.
The reliance is on the quality. The reliance is on the quality of the product itself.
And how to persuade the customer to buy.
To buy. So it depends on how you see it.
Yes.
So that's about product oriented. So like I said, for product oriented, you are relying mostly on the quality of that product and maybe the price. Like, oh, this product, the price is good for the customers they will buy.
Yes.
But it is risky, like you said, it is risky because most of the time, consumers, you need to know what they want. If not, you are producing for who? Because they are the king. Why do we call them king? If we call them king, they should be treated as one. And to treat them as one, it means we have to understand their needs.
Yes.
So doing that by making research, then it becomes market orientation. So market orientation occurs when a business finds out the needs of customers before making the product or providing the service. I think that point is clear. So for market oriented, it requires businesses to have a marketing budget. That means a specific amount that you must not exceed in terms of your research during the course of your research. That is a marketing budget. So each business has to identify the wants and desires of customers, both now and in the future, in order to produce the right goods, which will sell well and make a good profit for the business. So with market orientation, you need marketing budgets. With marketing budget, you will be able to spend it judiciously. You won't spend more than it, and you will spend it effectively.
Yes.
Market-oriented businesses are better able to survive in the market and be successful because they are usually more adaptable to changes in customer taste. They are able to take advantage of new market opportunities which may arise. New products are launched with more confidence when customer needs have been identified before the product is introduced onto the market. So for market orientation, the difference between market orientation and product orientation is that for product orientation, it is so risky that you might not be able to adjust to changes in the market. But with market orientation, you might quickly adjust the kind of product your product design because you are able to get information from the market. So it prepares you as a business to be able to deliver quality products that meet the needs and wants of customers.
Yes.
Do you understand? That is market orientation.
Yes.
Do you get it? So product orientation means you made the product available, relying on the quality and probably the price for customers to buy. But for market orientation, you do not rely on your quality. You make the product that customers need available. And that might increase your revenue.
Yes.
I think it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So we stop for that. We are still on market research, but we're talking about the kind of research businesses could do and what will make them to do the research. If you are a business that is more of market oriented, you will think about making your research. If you are a business that is more of product oriented, you might not need to do a research. Either it's primary or secondary.
Yeah.
So we stop there for now before we go into the types of research.
We said types of research. We're going to talk about types of research in the next